The husband and wife run after the car. The car stops. The husband jumps onto it and says, "Give me your hand. I'll help you." The wife says, "Young man, drive the car. We will never meet again." The wife takes the suitcase and walks back. The neighbor asks the driver to stop the car and says, "Go to your wife. I will bring your child." The husband runs away. The wife says, "Darling, it's good you came." The boyfriend kisses the wife and puts the suitcase in the car. The husband arrives and says, "Who is this man?" The neighbor asks, "Why are you leaving your family?" The boyfriend asks, "Do you know them?" The wife says, "I don't know them." The husband says, "She is the mother of my child." The boyfriend says, "You lied to me that you were single." The wife says, "I was afraid of losing you." The husband says, "We were going to the city for a better future for our child." The wife says, "I cannot live with your poverty. I need a rich man." The neighbor says, "This is not a reason to abandon your son." The wife says, "I did not want to be a mother. Keep the child with you." The husband says, "You are with the boyfriend for money." The boyfriend says, "Let me tell you, I am not rich." The wife slaps the boyfriend and says, "You are lying." The boyfriend says, "This all belongs to my father, but I will not stay with someone as selfish as you." The boyfriend throws the suitcase out and leaves. The husband says, "He left you." The wife says, "This is all your bad luck." The neighbor says, "Many women long to become mothers. You are ungrateful." The husband says, "You no longer deserve my love." The wife says, "I don't need your love. Goodbye." The husband says, "You cannot take that suitcase. It only has the child's clothes. Your things are left at home." The wife says, "Keep them." She throws the suitcase and leaves, saying, "I am beautiful. Any man will put up with my tantrums." A few months later, the neighbor is walking along the road. The wife, head bowed, says, "Give me some money for food." The husband comes and says, "Is something wrong?" The neighbor says, "No, just give alms to this poor woman. You take the child." The wife lifts her head, looks at the husband and says, "Thank God I met you. I met many men who used me and then left. Forgive me and I will change my ways now." The husband says, "I have married the neighbor because she gave me a lot of support." The neighbor says, "If you were not selfish, you would have enjoyed your husband's wealth." The wife says, "What wealth? He is poor." The neighbor says, "The day you left, your husband thanked me and called you an angel." Open the suitcase. The neighbor opens the suitcase and says, "Wow, so much money." The husband says, "I worked hard and earned this money, but I did not want to show off my wealth to my wife. Will you marry me?" The wife says, "Forgive me. Don't separate me from my son." The husband says, "Get up and don't come near my family again." "Come on, dear, let's go. We must celebrate a memorable day." The husband leaves. The neighbor, who is now the husband's legal wife, says, "Look, I'm sorry, but nothing can be done now. Take this money and buy some food." She gives money to the wife and leaves.